Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is ZAFEERAH binti Nazarudin. My matrix number is 2023301307 and I am from 3D. Today, I would like to present about effective soil management that I chose for maintaining soil fertility and productivity, which is soil testing and tillage. The goal of good soil management is to meet essential plant needs. Healthy plants need water, oxygen, and nutrients and a physical medium that allows seed to germinate. In the process of growing crops on farm, we use a number of farming practices to manage soil in the field. These include tilling, cultivating, adding fertilizer and lime, growing cover crops, applying compost or manure, rotating crops, and other practices. When we use these practices correctly, we can improve soil fertility and soil physical structure and biological activity and also protect soil from erosion. Soils that are properly managed for soil quality produce healthier and higher yielding crop. Managing soil organic matter is extremely important because organic matters play a role in almost all aspects of soil quality. Soil organic matter is composed of plant and animal residues and substances produced by decomposition. Most agricultural soil contains only a small proportion of organic matter, usually less than 5%, but even that small amount strongly influences the vital function of soil. Soil organic matter releases plant nutrient as it decomposes, thus improving soil fertility. Okay, so the first step in managing soil fertility is testing the soil. A soil test is important for several reasons: to optimize crop production, to protect the environment from contamination by runoff and leaching of excess fertilizers, to aid in the diagnosis of plant culture problem, to improve the nutritional balance of the growing media, and to save money and conserve energy by applying only the amount of fertilizer needed. The analysis type depends on the explored components or properties of the field ground that may beneficially or adversely impact crop development. The most frequently used type analyze and measure mineral content, pH level, soil moisture, salinity, pesticide, and chemical contamination, structure and texture, and etc. A soil test provides very important information about nutrients level in the soil, including phosphorus, potassium, calcium, and magnesium, as well as the pH or acidity. You can also test for organic matter. Nitrogen, a very important nutrient and one that is frequently deficient, is not included directly in the most soil tests. This is because nitrogen forms and amounts change in response to temperature, soil moisture, and biological activity. So, a one-time test doesn't provide very useful information. Soil pH is also a very important aspect of soil fertility. pH is not a plant nutrient but rather is a measure of the acidity of the soil. Most crops grow best when the soil pH falls between 6.2 and 6.8 because this is the range in which plant roots can best absorb nutrients like nitrogen, calcium, potassium, and others from the soil. Soils in Malaysia tend towards being too acidic for producing most crop, so soil tests often recommend applying lime to correct low pH. So lime neutralizes acidity and the calcium and magnesium in lime are essential plant nutrients. The next practice is tilling. Tillage is one of the practices that turning the soil to control of for weeds and pests and to prepare for seeding. Tillage is the manipulation of the soil into the desired condition by mechanical means. Tools are employed to achieve some desired effect such as pulverization, cutting, or movement. Soil is tilled to change its structure, to kill weeds, and to manage crop residues. Soil structure modification is often necessary to facilitate the intake, storage, and transmission of water and to provide a good environment for seed and roots. Elimination of weeds is important because they compete the water, nutrient, and light. Crop residues on the surface must be managed in order to provide conditions suitable for seeding and cultivation of crop. There are two types of tillage, which is primary and secondary tillage. So primary tillage is the first soil tillage after the last harvest. It is normally conducted when the soil is wet enough to allow plowing and strong enough to give reasonable level of traction. This can be immediately after the crop harvest or at the beginning of the next wet season. Equipment used to break and loosen soil for a depth of 15 to 90 cm, which is 6 to 36 inches, may be called primary tillage equipment. It includes moldboard, disc, rotary, chisel, and subsoil plows. So secondary tillage is to improve the seed bed by increased soil pulverization, to conserve moisture through destruction of weeds, and to cut out crop residues. Is accomplished by use of various types of cultivators, harrows, rollers, or pulverizer, and tools for mulching and fallowing. Use for stirring the soil at comparatively shallow depth. Secondary tillage equipment is generally employed after the deeper primary tillage operation. Some primary tillage tools, however, are usable for secondary tillage. So, in conclusion, effective soil management is crucial for maintaining soil fertility and ensuring sustainable agriculture practices. By adopting a holistic approach that integrates both traditional and modern techniques, farmers can optimize soil health, enhance crop productivity, and preserve the long-term viability of their agricultural lands. In essence, a comprehensive and sustainable soil management strategy involves a combination of these practices tailored to the specific needs of the agricultural system. By, by prioritizing soil health and fertility, farmers can ensure the long term productivity and resilience of the fields, contributing to global food security and environmental sustainability. So that's all from me. Thank you.